السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. I first and foremost begin by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to be here today for a very special program. Brother Afif, he introduced this program as a Welcome Ramadan program, right? Does anyone know why we use this term, Welcome Ramadan? Why is this something that we have come up with? Not us in general, not just us who are here, who have done this program, but for many years, our adults, right, they do a program called Welcome Ramadan, where the masjid is filled, people come and they hear about how they should be planning for Ramadan, and so on and so forth. Does anyone know why this program is called Welcome Ramadan? Just one volunteer, because I don't have too much time, so I don't want to ask too many questions today. And while someone volunteers, I'm going to put this thing on. Right, so you have up until I get the headset on my head for someone to come up, be brave enough to give me an answer. Okay, so why do we call this Welcome Ramadan? Araf, go ahead.
Ramadan is like a guest in our lives.
Very good, right? The allegory that I wanted to give you guys for why we call this Welcome Ramadan is this. In our houses, right, we have a lot of guests that come to our house. Sometimes we like the guests who are coming. Sometimes we don't like the guests who are coming. But regardless of whether this is a guest that we like or a guest that we dislike, what do our parents do? We prepare the house, right? We prepare the house very nicely. We clean it very nicely. We decorate it if need be. Very beautiful food, very delicious food is cooked to welcome this guest, right? Regardless of whether this is a guest who we personally like or not like. Ramadan is the same thing for us as well. And I hope there is no one among us today who feels that Ramadan is an unwelcome guest. To all of us, Ramadan should be that type of welcome guest that you are very excited for, right? That you are very anticipatory for. That you are thinking, how can I prepare myself for this guest to the best of my ability? The same way that your parents cook delicious food for the guests who are coming to your house, and that same way you think, how can I prepare my body? How can I prepare my mind to be ready for the month of Ramadan? And so we call this a Welcome Ramadan program for that reason, because this is our way of not welcoming Ramadan, but finally putting ourselves into that mindset, if we have not already, of Ramadan is coming, what do I need to do now? How do I need to prepare now for Ramadan, now that it is very close by?